some young broke dude.
Don't make me drop my southern accent just to come up there and give you a whooping. Actually, a friend said I gained a southern accent. I'm like, I didn't gain it, I just repressed it since 1999.
You are physically incapable of giving me a whooping, but alright.
I beat bad guys, and I have more tattoos than you.
What is your asshole level? 785% asshole. Even Satan's scared of you. You're an evil genius, and you're proud of your title. You're such an ass that you find pleasure in making people angry. You goddamn right I am.
Just a little message out there for anyone who threatens or blackmails anyone I care about. I promise the fucking police will be the rest of your worries. So now the one and final warning is out there.
For all you n***ers out there, yes, I am a skinny n***er. That does not mean that I'm not capable of beating the dog shit out of y'all. Legally not even allowed to touch a motherfucker unless I'm hit 3 times.
If you ever hurt anyone I care about, I'll say this once. I won't kill you, but I watch you die. Try anything stupid and I'll get in your face to defend my people.
The gun will be mine, the bullet will be mine, and the time will be mine. I'll give them such a death, which is not written in any books of law, and neither would have ever been imagined by anyone guilty.
This shit is not funny. You would never say this if I was standing next to you because you know I'd kill you bitch ass where you stand.
Okay, buddy. I hate getting mad. I hate having to put my hands on people for them to understand not to try me. If I tell you to leave me alone and not to say a word to me, and you come back with, or what, I'm gonna show you what. I have too many backed up emotions to be tried like that. I can't control it. I feel ashamed it even came to what it came to.
These kids just got real fucking lucky they didn't run up on my car just now, telling me they had to check me out. Bro, I know that trick, and it's a great way to get shot by assholes like me. Once dude saw me reach, he backed right down. Smart boy.
Here is my story. In these last few weeks, I have gone through hell. From my mom's passing to people leaving my life, I have come to terms that everyone is the same, but in different ways. Thanks to all of you, the other side of me has been reawakened after years of sleeping. The other side of me does have a name that fits me very well, and it's called the Apex Predator, because it's a snake that you are scared of. My Apex Predator side is what protects me from getting hurt by others. I can only describe it as a very nasty, sadistic force that is very hard to control because of how much power it drives me. Now I'm pretty sure you all think this is funny, but in reality it's not. Its power gives me the ability to smell a fake-ass person that uses people, to allow me to push others away and call them the most nastiest things when they deserve it, or when they don't. It trusts no one or anything, so there you have it, the Apex Predator.
I just throat punched a mofo that pulled a gun on me. I live to fight and I fight to live. Best believe if you point a gun at me, you better be ready to pull that fucking trigger.
I'm not a fan of the slow, bigger calibers. I like speed and multiplicity. The bigger my wall of rain is, the better I can pin my opponent down while directly advancing in on them. I'm not done till I collapse that skull like an empty bag.
Nobody can save my soul. I choose to go to hell. I don't give a fuck about God, and if I ever saw him, I would kill him as slow as possible.
Okay, if not pure evil, I'd say I'm very similar to Vegeta. Google it if you not know who it is. Can be kind, but if something sets me off, I can be pretty dangerous to who made me mad.
This is what happens when someone pisses you off. It's Blackberry jail.
I'm glad that justice was done in this case. I hope all those innocent people are getting meaningful compensation for the trauma they've been put through.
What justice? Real justice is the ending we all saw in Hunger Games, when those hundreds of people went all in for President Snow. Me, on the other hand, I would either cut his arms off and feed them to him, or take him out somewhere and have some electricity run through him. Not enough to kill him, but make him feel it for months with on and off so he won't die. A short recuperation and back to torture so that his bodily functions are involuntary, and he sits in his on piss and shit for days. After that, decades in prison.
I'm all about helping the community, etc. I'm quiet and reserved. I'll pop a joke off now and then, and I try my best to help people. But if you ever try and injure, insult, or abuse a child, a female, an elderly person, or an animal, mark my words, you will meet the devil firsthand. I will have no mercy on you, so don't expect any. Just like the guy who had a dog pinned down and was trying to hit it with a brick. He got a very big surprise when my car climbed the pavement and 2 charros jumped out with a wheel spanner and a whip. I'm not a violent person, but I will resort to it if need be. If you're an abuser, guess what? There's a need for violence. So you have been warned. If I ever see someone abusing someone that can't defend themselves, or an animal that can't defend itself, God Almighty will not be able to help you. I will always defend those who cannot defend themselves, even if it means me risking my life. Do not test me.
I've been in several fights, most of them over a kid trying to beat upon a girl. I knocked this kid around when he slapped a girl's butt in her face. I broke his nose and 3 of his ribs right in front of the whole school. I was suspended for 4 weeks, and when I got home, my dad smiled and said, "Well done. Like if you agree with this, you don't put your hands on a girl."
If y'all bitches were in Missouri, you would have been and got dragged, cause we don't play. Kill a city.
First of all, dumb fuck, Missouri a state, not a city. Second, Missouri is the #1 poorest state in the U.S. Horrible healthcare, welfare, not to mention bottom with education. So I can sure as hell tell you from that shithole. And kill a city? Dumb bitch, I'm from the murder capital of the U.S. I've ran with gangs, saw shit that would make you piss yourself. So I have no problem dealing with your stupid ass underage 15-year-olds. That reminds me, how was your friend? I hear she's homeless begging for a sugar daddy, trying to sell herself to make rent. That's gotta be the lowest of low, and illegal. Be careful, I have proof. So go back to getting felt up and railed by your daddy and cousins in the trashiest, most pathetic state. Come find me, I dare you, pussy. I'll fuck you up for fun.
To all the men out there, I feel more normal, just calmer and more tolerant of everyone's bullshit when I smoke indica. Tomorrow is the 1,000 push-ups in 16 hours challenge. Anyone else up for it? I bet none of you will. Balls aren't given out like participation trophies.
I wish that was me on the bike, man. Knife up in the guy's throat with the gun strapped to his side. Gun's no good now for you, bud. Grab the gun, shoot the other 2, and then the tires. Kill who's left in the car. You're welcome. Ties bandana around head and cleans katana.
That cop is my spirit animal.
That spirit cop is my animal.
If that overprotected copper tried that on me, he'd understand what it means to mess with a football champion. I scored 5 touchdowns in 1 game in high school. I would have grabbed that gun of his, slammed it over his dumb head so as to cause permanent brain damage, removed his lower trunks and undergarments, and shoved his gun so far up his asshole, censored for the children, that it would stick out of his mouth, and when I kick him in his ass, he'd be shooting bullets out of his mouth.
And I put a hole in the wall because my stupid fire stick is annoying. This is what happened when someone makes me mad. If I punched you, you would be bleeding. Did it before and got a detention for doing that to a kid.
It's a delicate balance being a polite gentleman while still being capable of extreme violence.
Stomp my flag, I'll stomp your ass.
Whoever the fuck is texting me, calling me dehumanizing words, I hope you like to be burned alive because I know who you are and I have matches. You are such a fucking worthless vile goof. Fucking test me, you illiterate cotton-picking pile of garbage. You'll eat the pavement and your teeth within the blink of an eye.
Me not looking you in the eyes is not a sign of disrespect. It's for your safety.
I had some millennial soy boy up in the Bay Area try to shame me for, what was it again? Looking threatening because I'm in shape? I laughed and asked him why he thought I would give a shit about what he thinks. Of course, his friends that were with him all made little snide remarks. God, I hate California, and I hate the Bay Area specifically. There truly is a culture where men try to be as non-threatening as possible, and they really try to shame people for acting manly, I guess. If the revolution started tomorrow, I would stack his corpse and use it like a sandbag.
Let's see you talk like that as the supermassive black hole accelerates you to nearly the speed of light and spaghettifies your body in a storm of superheated plasma before you disappear forever beyond the event horizon. Tough guy.
And to those that say that they can get the locks off with a snap-on tool and a hammer, I reply, with all the noise you're making, you won't hear the slide closing on the round I just chambered. If you come in Kevlar.